This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hi everybody, welcome to this week's vlog. Well, I have a lot to say. We've got good things, we've got bad things. But I think I'll start off with the bad because I think it's most important. I started this channel close to, oh God, three years ago. Just maybe a little bit more than 3 years ago. And I never expected to get where I am with it. It's been an experience, both frustrating, humbling and rewarding at the same time. But the one thing that I can tell you is that it's been about people. And one person that had been here since the beginning, and I'm only going to give his first name, his name is Andrew. Andrew would, I think he was like the 15th subscriber after all my family and friends at work decided to subscribe. He was like maybe the third person that saw me and said, oh hey, I'm going to subscribe to this. Well, he's been here for the whole ride, and halfway during the ride, he wasn't somebody that would comment in the comments. He wasn't somebody that would write nasty letters, but he had my email address, and every week I would get a critique, whether it was good, bad. Sometimes we would go back and forth about certain things, but always supportive, even in the negative, the things, you could have done this better, but, I love everything that you do, and you're a joy. And for me, it became very personal, and I looked forward to those emails each and every week. He got sick with brain cancer about a year and a half ago, and he's been battling. Never wanting anything, never needing anything. I've offered, I've sent him games. I've gone, in the middle of this whole patron debacle, stopped and painted something for him and his kids. He's a young man, was a young man at 38. Unfortunately, Tuesday, he succumbed to his battle. He fought as hard as he could. Along the way, for me, I felt I was there with the family all along, and this for me is a very difficult video to make. It shows how much more this channel has become to me. And I would make a video almost every day because he would tell me that would help me get through the day. He admired so many other people, the Rodneys, the Joels, because I talked so passionately about them. A Secret Cabal he started listening to because I listened to him. Rolling Dice and Taking Names. Chaz, Paradise. That name drives me crazy, but I love Chaz. It's so hard to say, and I think he did it on purpose. But I kept on pointing him to all these things to watch, and he would say, yeah, I watch them, but you always put up a video every day. And I would try my hardest, even at my lowest, to put up a video every day because I knew he was battling and these things meant something to him. Of course, he would critique the hell out of them and tell me how horrible they were. Some of them were, but he also would tell me how great some of them were. So, highs and lows, right? But when you experience that and you have this community and you become close to people and they fight and they fight. Last week I did a thing about quitting, and it was more towards a letter I had gotten from him some time ago. Forgive me. About it's just the battle's too much, and I said what I said last week, more or less for him as well as for what I mentioned. And he always wanted things private, so I always kept things private. I never talked about it. I never mentioned it. Matter of fact, this is the first time you're hearing his name, and This Friday I sent, we have our patron that is coming up in October, so I sent that money. It'll probably go down, that's fine, and I sent a little extra to help his wife, and I also helped his wife with some. He was a veteran, and he got his burial taken care of. She didn't know how to do it, so I put her in contact with some people at the Veterans Administration to help her through that. 38 years old. I've lived too long that I have to start seeing people pass away. And that's when you start to question, why am I here? When good people unfortunately leave our planet. I hope he's in a better place. I hope things, I'm going to stay in contact with his wife and his family and do the best I can to help them. He's given me great joy and great pain. And for me, like I said, this is very hard to talk about, but I wanted to get that out of the way. Yesterday, Saturday, there was no video. There was no live play, and I decided to do that in memorial to him. Finally, a Saturday without a video or a live play, and I kept it quiet, and it was more of like a moment of silence. So I will miss him, and that's life, unfortunately. That's the thing that we live. But changing gears a little bit to something a little bit more pleasurable, this week was my birthday, which doesn't mean anything, but I want to thank Tina for that wonderful video, and all of you out there that participated, that helped, that sent in the videos. When I was at my lowest, that video came and reminded me that this is more than cardboard and plastic. It really is. This channel is more than cardboards and plastic. You guys drive it, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing, and I'm very blessed, and I'm very thankful. Thank you, Tina, for going out of your way and doing that. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Thank you, everybody, and all the wonderful creators, from Berkey to Plotmaker Games. Thank you guys. I butchered your name during the thing, during the reaction video. Again, I'm thanking you, but there's something I have to say to you guys. You guys have, Rodney, Chaz, Secret Cabal, Berkey, and Pete, and all these wonderful, wonderful people. Joel. Getting to meet you guys this year has been a rewarding and humbling experience. And I'm getting to the point where I can call you guys good friends. We're getting to know each other. I'm able to pick up a phone and text you guys and ask you a question, and you reply so quickly. And if there's anything I could ever do, I'd do it for you guys. You guys have taught me so much and opened up a blind man's eyes. I always used to think it's me versus the world at times. That's the way I was brought into this business, was that it's everybody against you. And it's not that way. You can have great friends in this business, and I'm starting to find my great friends, from Lance to Berkey to the guys at BGG, Aldi, and Lincoln, and Keith, and then Joel I've been communicating with. These are people that I admired so much and strive to be. Well, after meeting them, I really want to be more like them. They're good friends, and they care about the community, and they do such beautiful work for people that their passion comes through. And it's more than cardboard and plastic. It transcends beyond that. They have legitimate relationships with each other, and they care about each other, and they laugh and they joke, and it's a fun, beautiful experience. It's more than just a business. And I'm so humbled by that, and I've learned so much from them, and I want to thank all of them for taking the time out of their extremely busy days. And you know that these guys are, you know, these guys do it for a living. A lot of these guys do it for a living, and to take the time out, you know, even the ones that work a full-time job and come home and do it part-time. I know how that is. For me, it's 2 full-time jobs. You know, you work your normal job and then you come home, and then here you are, boom, you're off and running with this, you know, until you go to bed. It's a lot of work, so you gotta believe in it, and you gotta have a passion for it. And to take time and make videos for my birthday, I'm humbled and very thankful for that. What do we got coming this week? Well, we have, yes, she is flying down in all her glory. You know, I have to hire people to throw roses, so when she gets off the plane in Florida, that she is greeted properly. The mighty Tina is coming here. We are going to be taping, doing live things. We have so many events planned. It's ridiculous. Get ready, put your shoes on. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to get it done. So that's it for this week's vlog. It's enough. I think I filled up enough time, and boy, very hard to talk about a lot of things, but I'm very pleasured. It has been a bittersweet week, and that's life. That's the way life is. All I can tell you is tomorrows are not guaranteed. Live. Don't just sit in front of that cardboard and plastic. Don't sit in front of that monitor. Go out and spend time with your pets, spend time with your kids, spend time with your wives, your moms, your dads, and just enjoy the time you have. The revolutions around the sun get faster as you get older. Enjoy your moments. Make moments. Create moments. You can do it. You can do it. If you're afraid, if you're somebody that doesn't have anybody, go out in the world and find it. Be brave. Be brave. Do something unexpected. But most of all, be good to each other. And that's all we can ever ask for. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.